Bum 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 Well, hello, my YouTube friends, comrades. Welcome to this holiday gift guide video that I'm filming. I realized after putting together this list that several of these things were on my gift guide last year, and I was like, oh, is that weird? And then I was like, no, I like these things, and I think they make good gifts, even a year later. So I was thinking about gifts, guides, videos, consumerism, capitalism, and I'm a lover of Christmas. I'm not upset when they play the music in the stores. I'm not upset when they put Christmas decorations out in October. I love Halloween, honestly fuck Thanksgiving, and I love Christmas. So I like to just bump those two up together, and I put a tree up as soon as I can. Life is so bad. I don't know if you notice this. This world sucks. We live in a society, okay? And I don't want any part of it. But there's a time of year when I'm not too hot, which the whole rest of the year I'm way too fucking hot because my body thinks it's 20 degrees hotter than it is at all times. I wish there was an eternal winter, and I know everyone hates me for that, especially in New York, because once it gets cold, everyone's miserable, and I'm like, it's my time to shine, okay? There's pretty twinkly lights everywhere, and my love language is watching sitcoms together, but also it's gift giving and I guess and receiving. I like to receive gifts. I'm a middle child, so it's actually never happened to me that I've received a gift, but I do love giving gifts. I like figuring out the perfect thing to give somebody. When I was like 12 and I did my first babysitting job, they gave me $50, which part of the reason they gave me $50 is that they accidentally drugged me with Benadryl and I fell asleep on their couch and I thought I was in big trouble, but then they were like, oh no, we drugged a 12-year-old that we were also paying for labor, even though she's 12. So anyway, they gave me $50 and I was like, amazing. And I went to the Disney store, shout out Disney, and I spent it all on like weird, I might have told this story before. Anyway, I spent it all on weird little gifts for my whole family. The point is, I'm very nice, I'm very generous, I'm basically a saint, I'm too hot all the time, and so Christmas is, I'm just trying to sprinkle a little of that joy on you all. With my love of Christmas and gift giving, look it up, it's a word, gift giving. It's when you give a gift to the governor, which I don't recommend doing in most instances. Part of that whole we live in a society thing. Most politicians are not getting any gift gifts from me. Joking. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. I don't give gifts to the guffs. I don't gov gifts to gifts. And consumerism is a problem. We're buying too much stuff, y'all, and I get it. I had to run some errands earlier this morn of this day. And I was like, I like this stuff. I want to buy some of it. But I was like, no, I don't need Christmas glasses that are glitter and have trees on them. Do I want them? Yes. But I also want like 15 other things in here because I went into Target and H&M to return some shit. And I was like, oh my God, this is disorienting because you could so easily just like buy so much shit. Anyway, oh Lord. I decided to make this gift guide just my favorite artists and small businesses. Like if we're gonna be giving some gifts and we're going to be also trying to not just like buy a bunch of shit. So I wanted to just share, instead of like, here's a cute thing from Target, because there are cute things at Target. Instead it was just there. I saw several of them. I went like this. I bought one of them. I bought one of them. It was a shirt. I've just realized. It's called Hypocrisy. But look, it was really cute though. All right, first up. I am obsessed with J.P. Brammer. He is an author and he does an email newsletter that there have been several times, and I've talked about him on my channel before. I found him because he's funny on Twitter, like years ago, and I love his newsletter. There have been several times when I have read it, and it has affected my life long term. Like the way that he explains things and being an artist and being a human has changed me several times. So massive fan of his writing. He came out with a book. Anyway, incredible writer, incredible artist. I purchased one of his prints for my sister and she purchased one for me. And now we live together, so now we have both of them. And I also bought, the radiator sounds so scary and I'm really sorry about it. I bought this shirt that he made that's like his art printed on a shirt. It's a crop top. I call it my bird shirt. I love that shirt. I've worn it many times. And so anyway, I highly recommend his book, his content in general, and his art. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful art. I'm going to just take a moment. Look at that. Beautiful art. Just imagine. I've put it up on the screen and you're looking at it and you're going, wow, that's beautiful art. I agree. Next up, Adela. If you've been paying any attention over the last couple of years, Adela works at Salt and she's an incredible artist, and that's a huge part of why she got the job, actually, because I looked at a million applications and I interviewed a few people, and I, was looking around at her stuff online. She had posted on her resume, stuff related to her art. And I was looking up and I was like, wow, this is fucking dope. And I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of her art. And she has just put together an online store where you can buy some prints and things. And so I highly recommend that because she is so talented and we love her so much and we want to support her because she's the best. Next up, Heather Buchanan. I have been talking about her on my channel for like 4 years or longer. I found her art originally because there was a watercolor painting of Jeff Goldblum that said all that glitters is Goldblum that I saw on Pinterest, and I screenshotted it and I did a Google image search to find the original artist because it wasn't posted on Pinterest. And we ended up connecting through Instagram and bonding over the fact that we had both, and this was like 2015. So, oh my God, like 6 years ago. This was before Donald Trump was elected, when everybody thought his campaign was a big joke, and we bonded over the fact that she had started to do a painting series about Donald Trump, and she couldn't finish the paintings because she couldn't stand looking at his face. And at the same time, I was doing my makeup transformation videos, and people kept being like, you should do Donald Trump, you should do Donald Trump. And it did not, I couldn't do it. I couldn't look at his face. He like weirdly has no face. And also it's like very personal, like doing a makeup. And I was like, I don't think this is funny. This was at the time when his campaign was a big joke and everybody was laughing about it. And I was like, I don't find this funny. I don't want to, this feels gross. And so we bonded over the fact that we had both kind of had the opportunity to do an art project that's maybe sort of funny around Donald Trump, and we both were just like, I can't look at his face and I don't want to do this, and I don't find it funny or interesting, and I don't want to profit or build anything to do with any of this. That was kind of a unique situation to be in and to find another person in, and we started bonding over that, and the rest is history. Now we've been internet friends for years. Anyway, her work is amazing. I have gifted it several times to people. I own her artwork. She is incredibly talented, just incredibly talented and wonderful inside and out. She makes a lot of pop culture art. She makes art that has nothing to do with pop culture, that's just from her soul, and it's all wonderful. I guess it's story time because I have another story. We just moved about a month and a half ago. And as I was bringing in some laundry a few weeks ago, I saw a young family. The mom had a baby in like a baby backpack, and they had a like a 4-year-old son in a stroller. And I walked past them with my laundry, and I saw that the 4-year-old boy was wearing the exact same Spider-Man costume that Caspian got when he was 4, which was the first Spider-Man costume he ever got that started his love of Spider-Man that now has gone on for almost 3 years, and he has a drawer dedicated to his Spider-Man suits. And so I saw this little like younger version of Caspian dressed like Spider-Man in the same suit, and I had a little the radiator's so scary. I had a moment of like, oh, that reminds me of Caspian, and I didn't say anything, I just kept walking with my laundry. And as I was walking past them to my building, I glanced at the mom's face, and I thought, oh, weird, that woman looks so much like a grown-up version of this girl I went to high school with, Caroline, in Santa Barbara, California. I went into my building, and I was waiting for the elevator, and the family came in. I went, oh, I guess they live in this building too. And as we're waiting for the elevator, I looked at her, and I was like, she looks so much like that girl Caroline that I went to high school with in Santa Barbara, California. And because I'm smooth, normal, these are just some of the adjectives used to describe me on the regular. Smooth, normal, just good at talking the words. And I said, where are you from? No hello, no, how are you? Oh, I just moved into the building. I just said, where are you from? While holding my giant IKEA bags of laundry. And she was like, California originally? And I was like, Santa Barbara, California? And she was like, yes. And I was like, cool, so you went to this high school and your name is Caroline and we went to high school together? And she was like, what? It turns out her husband went to our high school too. So insane. They moved in 2 weeks after us into the same building, and they live upstairs. And now their son is like best friends with my son, and it is so cute. Anyway, turns out they're both amazing artists. Caroline, or Caro, makes these amazing tarot decks, and she gifted one to me. It's when I definitely online stalked her. As soon as I realized it was her, I was like, I may just Google and find her Instagram and look around and see everything that she's been doing, because smooth, normal, good at talking, very creepy. These are all true things of me. Anyway, I'm gonna post. I will, rather than like hold, I feel like I'm not good at holding things. It's true. Not good at holding things up for the camera, but I'll put some photos, because it's just, I was talking to Skylar before she even gave me this, when I had just stalked her online and she hadn't given me one of the tarot decks yet. I was talking to my sister Skylar, and I was like, their art is so amazing and her tarot decks are so cool. So highly recommend. She is lovely and my neighbor. That's fun. I will maybe someday get over the weirdness of talking about my own stuff, but I genuinely think a very good holiday gift is the mini palette and our limited edition colors. Today I'm wearing cocoa on my cheeks and on my lips, and I'm wearing warm tan on my cheeks as well and on my eyes, and I'm wearing rust with cocoa, and I should probably reapply because I've been yapping away for a while, but cocoa and rust look so good together. And cocoa and sugar plum are limited edition. So that's cocoa, and then rust looks so good with it. Beautiful. Right now you can get all of our limited edition colors from this past year until we run out of stock, and you can get 20% off of bundles with our new bundle builder, and you can also use the coupon code TINTS the season, like 'tis the season, but with tints, to buy 3 get 2 free. And that is the end of my self-plug. The next one I also mentioned in my gift list last year. Lisa Boogie is a dancer and artist, and she has a company called Bleached by Boogie, where she takes articles of clothing and things and she does really, 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 really cool bleach art on them and sells them. She is amazing. She is so talented. I got this incredible cropped sweatshirt from her. Whoop. See, I told you I'm not good at holding things. Whoop. I love it. Oh my God. I wish this was like funny to me, but it's not. Absolutely love this crop sweatshirt that I got. She also makes these really cool pins. She also sent the cutest little tie-dyed socks for Caspian. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is not a specific business or artist, but really just encouraging you guys to get gifts secondhand and shout out a few places and tips about doing that. I love Depop and Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist and garage sales. I love them so much. So I brought a couple of things that I got. Off of Depop. I got this Madewell bag from Depop a while ago for like 40 bucks. Super cute, use it all the time. Very nice, very handy. I also got this sweater off of Depop, and it is amazing and wonderful, and it was super cheap because it was covered, absolutely covered in pilling. But I have this incredible tool that, as a Virgo, it does turn me on sexually, that it's like a shaver where you like shave the pills off of clothes, and it works amazingly, and I love it. Also, the sun just came out, so if the video just got like bright and orange, that's the reason. Anyway, love this. And I love my little Madewell bag. Those are just a couple examples. This year, don't tell my child if you guys run in the same circles, but I'm getting him a guitar for Christmas. He's 6, almost 7, which is a little early, but I got him a piano for Christmas last year, and he's been so good about his piano lessons and practicing every day, and he loves it, and he loves music, and he wants to play guitar, and I think he can handle it, but I'm getting him a junior size guitar. I did a little research, and I found on Facebook Marketplace somebody selling a Yamaha JR1, which is just like a little 3/4 size guitar. It's so cute. And yeah, so usually, and again, I just moved and I'm furnishing my apartment with almost exclusively secondhand stuff. And in this day and age, there's just so many ways to buy things that are not new. And I try to do that whenever I can. And I also like doing that because, let me just tell you, I'm obsessed with getting deals and finding cool things with history. So Etsy, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, good old-fashioned garage sales, and Depop are amazing. They're the shit. And I'm also gonna pop up some little cute things I've gotten from my house recently. So I recommend finding cool art for people on there. Just looking around, thinking about the people in your life and the kinds of things they're into, and seeing what you can find secondhand, not just to save some money, but also it's just nice to just buy something that was already made. Those are some of my favorite gifts to give. You can also give gifts. They're little moving images, and you can send them in a text. If you guys have any artists that you love or small businesses that you want to show some love to, please put them in the comments, because I would love for people to be able to get more recommendations for small businesses and artists in the comments. Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to say. If there are specific musicians that you like, especially smaller or independent musicians, buying their merch is a fabulous way to get yourself a gift or get a gift for someone else that likes that musician, and also support them with money that for the most part goes to them much more directly than like through streaming. All right, that is basically the end of this. If you haven't followed me on TikTok, you should definitely go do that, because I'm showing all of the secondhand stuff I'm getting to refinish my apartment. I just bought this fucking sexy, deep plummy purple, really rich velvet. And I bought this gigantic square couch on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm gonna reupholster it in that velvet. It's gonna be like a sexy vampire couch. And you know we love sexy vampires in this house. We don't love loud, not sexy radiators though. I'm putting all of my little projects for my house over there, and also just some silliness. So follow me on TikTok, Kiki and the Jets. Subscribe to this channel and like this video and share it with your friends. Or don't, because you don't want them to know what you're gonna get them for Christmas. This is gonna be probably some art from this video. Alright, I'm gonna go before the radiator comes to life and attacks me. I'll see you guys later.